NOK Network is pleased to present Ganja News Update. Join joint hosts Kristen, Tara, and Ron McNabb as they bring you their global cannabis news update. Catch the Ganja News Reporters weekly on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern as they cover cannabis news from around the world in the 60-minute live video podcast. Stay up to date with Ganja News Updates, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern on Knock Network. Follow and subscribe to Knock Network on our webpage, social media, and streaming sites, including YouTube and Rumble.
Green Irene's transformative health and wellness coaching. Hypnosis, NLP, and cannabis strategies to help you. Retrain your brain and create the change that crafts a brighter tomorrow. If you're tired of battling behaviors and bad habits, or sick and tired of being sick and tired, or poor habits, schedule a call and discover how I can help you using hypnotherapy, NLP, and cannabis strategies. Go to www.greenirene.ca and book a call today.
Open your eyes.
Join us on Psychedelic Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Open Your Eye, our 90-minute video podcast with hosts Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson. Joint hosts sit down with patients, facilitators, lawyers, and others in the space to discuss their experiences and endeavors working with psychedelic medicine. Tune in weekly to Open Your Eye at 8 p.m. Eastern for all your news and information from the realm of psychedelic medicine. Here on Knock Network.
The Indoor Farmer with Waylon Maccabee and Siir Steveo. The weekly progress review. Find inspiration and motivation as they find out what it takes to live more self-sustainably and to laugh along with their failures and triumphs along the way. The Indoor Farmer, popularizing the subjects of self-sustainability. Be inspired. Come along on their journey as they find out what it takes to be more self-sustainable and live more self-sufficiently. Put it away for 30 minutes a day on IWK. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh is a virtual gathering where consumers meet up or a toke and some laughs at 7 p.m. Eastern nightly. Originally aired on Info with Kim's social media page, the IWK 710 Daily Sesh is now also podcasted on NOK Network. Rotating joint hosts bring you a variety of content during this 30-minute virtual smoke sesh. Take a break from the stresses in life and put it away for 30 minutes a day on IWK. Podcasted nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NOK Network.
The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Hello, everybody. Oh, well, hold on. Got to do it again. That's right. That's right. Mute things, you forget about them. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy Monday. We got the Indoor Farmer number 69 today, everybody. 69 deserves another one. I'm not sure why. Talk about it offline if you ask me. But how's it going, Steve-O? How are you today? Happy Monday.
Good, Waylon. How you doing tonight? Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Hello. We got Viva Sir Steve-O. Okay,
Episode.
Listen, my mom did say I was very close to being named Elvis, just as a side note. But yeah,
That's
episode
it.
69, you guys.
Episode 69.
This is a exciting episode for me in a lot of ways because I wanted to redo from last week. If anybody stopped through last week, by the way, I want to say please hit that like, share, subscribe, all those good things. You guys were out there on the YouTubes, we're out there on 8 different locations right now. Appreciate all those new eyes coming in from that NOK network. Everybody appreciate that. Thank you, Kim, over there at the NOK network. We got Siir Steveo and I really set up well for success over there, and I think. I don't know if anybody's seen some of the work I've been doing and some of the work you saw on this show here in the beginning with the new intros and everything. A lot of that stuff has inspired me to get going on working on some of that stuff myself. And again, that's part of this journey. That's part of the show. That's part of the weekly progress report is hey, did I figure out where the buttons are, right? And the buttons are getting better. The buttons are getting easier, Steve-O. I know you might be thinking, well, all this StreamYard, but it won't take long. You'll get used to it. And
no problem.
Maybe eventually get more into thinking about what you could do differently on it and make your own way with StreamYard. So what's up, everybody? Appreciate everybody stopping through for sure. Philip, we got Ima in the house. Any of you gentlemen want a link? I know I spoke to a few people directly. If you want a link, you are more than welcome. Just let me know.
Sir.
Send me a private message and I will pull you up. Real quickly, I know this is a totally side note, you guys, but I want to point this out because I see her in the comments, Miss Kasia right there. She felt bad that I had broken my medicinal intake device, you guys. It's one I've had for years. Nothing that sentimental, but just a nice big, very filtered medical intake device. And so what she did was she shipped me this beautiful little thing.
Oh,
nice. Look at that. That's like
awesome.
It looks a little bit dangerous, a little bit sexy. Look at that thing. I like it. It's a beaker bong that's been like freaking I don't know, what would you call it, psychedelicized? I don't know. The glass has all been just like just crazy twisted, like big spikes. It's very cool. Thank you very much.
Kasia.
Thank you.
You are awesome.
Everybody's hashtag Kasia in the comments. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. And I do want to start putting up the comments more on the screen, I guess, when they're relevant to the show for sure, because there are several different networks. So it'd be great to have people being able to see what people say about the show, at least. All right, where did the video go for today? There it is. Okay. Whoop. There it is. Okay. Actually, this is a little bit longer video than typical, but we'll see some fun stuff here. I'm gonna get it set up here, but Steve-O, tell us. I meant to do this last week, and I want to set this up a little bit like an interview of you. I want to know a little bit more about your grow background and maybe some of your history on it. I also want to talk about on this episode, we're going to look a little bit maybe back at a couple of the first episodes that I did, not watch them all, but maybe, flip through and look how funny they are. And we'll do that here a little bit later. Let me share this video in. But yeah, so let me hear it. I mean, how long have you been? So have you mostly only been growing the medicinals, or has it been? Have you tried your hand in other things?
Well, no, just medicinals. I started out, I would say, Probably 15 years ago, I was growing outside and basically just watering plants and trimming plants, and they weren't turning out very good. And then all of a sudden, when I decided to start indoor farming, um, that's when I started learning how to actually grow cannabis correctly.
Oh, I see. So with that specifically, you found a lot more success, or at least able to close off so many possibilities. Like you get to what's the word? Like boil it down to less options, I guess. Maybe I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know because you have certain things you have to do when you're indoors. Outdoors, it's kind of like, whew, you can throw some seeds out and see what happens almost. But
Yeah.
so which one did you find was easier? You thought indoor was easier, or indoor just helped you learn more?
No, I thought outdoor was a lot easier because all I had to do was
So I've seen
run a
that.
garden hose, run a garden hose out and water plants then. But I find indoor growing to be not as challenging as it used to be. However, I put a lot more time into my grows indoors than I ever did outdoors.
Hmm. Okay. I think maybe that's also has to do with that being your second thing, or that the thing that you evolved into, which means that you
Yeah.
spent more time because you knew more about it too. So it's hard to say. Yeah, I think they both have their merits. I think I'm not going to ever be like, oh, I hate outdoor growers, because you have to know how we have to know those things. We have to know those
Yeah.
things in case of emergency, but to grow indoors, I think gives us more options overall on the planet, I guess we could say. But let me
Mhm.
pull this up here. Gonna mute it. So we're gonna talk while we watch this because it's a good 40 minutes probably. But yeah, I spent a lot of time down there today cleaning up and sort of starting to take down my setup there, where I had that table next to the bar, and it's all covered in like soil and all sorts of things. And I spent all day cleaning all this up, and I'm actually going to chop the cannabis that you see over there in the system, in the aquaponic system. Um, Mia, did I not get your treat? Where's your treat? Usually give her a treat
Uh-oh.
so she can leave me alone.
Uh-oh.
Did I accidentally give them both to the one dog? I hope not. That's not good. Wait, no.
So what size tank is that you got down there on the bottom? Is that like a 55 gallon?
It is, and I didn't want to derail too much from talking about you. I just thought we could play this at the same time here, and I know that's kind of putting you on the spot since you didn't know I was going to do that, but I just thought, you know what, I haven't really learned that much about your grow background and what you like and what you don't like. I'm guessing you use soil indoors.
I've used soil, and I also have two deep water culture buckets that I use. And usually the deep water culture will be my mother plants. I'll have two mothers in one 4x4, and then I take um, the cuttings from there, and then I flower the mother plant after I take the cuttings.
Okay, because I actually found I found that it was pretty easy to get them to clone, because my cuttings that I put in this
Mhm.
aquaponic system because the water is flowing. If anybody's out there and you're wondering how people get clones to work, the cloning, it doesn't work if you just stick them in. I mean, you can get them to clone in just water, but you have to put a whole bunch of clippings into like a cup or
Mhm.
a jar or something, and it can happen. But man, you stick them as soon as I stick them into this water that's in
Yeah.
motion, it's no problem.
Well, Waylon, as we've already learned from you in the past shows, roots are the foundation of any good plant structure. And if you are rooting a clone and you just get roots, that doesn't mean that you're going to have a good plant. Typically, I'll take anywhere from 15 to 20 cuttings, and I'll pick out the five best rooted clones out of all of them. And the best roots are the ones, of course, like you've taught us before too, are the ones with the little tiny white hairs all over the extension roots. So
Yeah, I mean, you start to know what it looks like to have a healthy root system, and that means that there's not just a few strands of roots. You have to let it get a little bulk, and that's especially when you're talking about transplanting or moving it at all, because these clones were all in little cups with soil, and then I took them out and actually got them into the system. So some of them actually have a little soil still in the top in the little cups that I have. And I don't know if you could see that last week, Steve-O, but they're floating in water they're sitting on a piece of siding that I had in my garage.
Awesome.
Signed a first agreement earlier. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Excellent.
Almost named my oldest child Keisha. Oh, wow. Very cool. That would be the only other Keisha I know of, man. 27 years ago. Was overruled by her dad. Apparently it meant something in Portuguese that was unpleasant. Oh, settled on my second choice, Alicia. Okay. Interesting. Just sitting here stalking my mailbox for a BBC. Oh, interesting. That's going to be a good package. Keisha, I'm interested to find out what it means elsewhere, I wonder. Ashley, you are welcome up. I did send you the link if you want. Ashley's one of the guests I've had on the show before, and she's a Juice Plus representative, plus the Tower Garden. I'm not sure if that's got a special name, but the Tower Garden is one of the things that we showcased that day. She's like, you forgot about me. I'm sorry, who said that? Oh, in the mail? I'm not sure what you meant by that. I'm sorry. Weird. Okay, here's her rebuttal to Kim's message about the name Keisha. Kim Cooper. Weird. My adoptive family is Portuguese. Oh. And Polish meaning warrior, strength, power. Okay. Super squishy. So I'm super squishy, so I don't know why my parents are thinking that Lisa is a great name. Mine is almost Grace Kelly. Well, mine was almost Elvis, you guys. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Viva Steve-O. Wait, never mind.
You know, that's funny, Waylon, because my mom argued with my dad until the day I was born to name me Elvis. And he stole the birth certificate paper and changed my name to Steven.
That's funny.
Before she got to sign it, I was going to be named Elvis as well.
That's rough. And now our battles are like over digital stuff. Yeah. So, hey, look at what I'm doing here, actually. I meant to point this out. I just for the heck of it, I was building something that a friend of mine, my friend Philip, he was in here earlier, Soil Focus Farms in the house. He was telling me that if I put a fan on a box and used a house filter, I could sort of make an air filter for the room. And what I did was I ended up putting 3 fans on this box with a house air filter on the top. I used a lot of tape, but I made it work. And I don't know. We'll see if it's worth it. But two of the 3 fans work, but the third fan is not getting enough air because they're all sucking air out from the inside of the box. So it's kind of, I don't know, that third fan may not be working, but we'll see. Houseplant talk, but root porn is my favorite. Well, we're going to show you some cool roots here. But I'm not going to talk. I got to stop talking about it, Steve-O. You got to remind me to stop talking. We want to unveil it eventually after I've got it done. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Unveil it. We'll get someone to make it look good after I.
Thank you very much.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Means cow or something, I think. Long ago, I forgot. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Well, I mean, words mean a lot of different things, definitely. In Portuguese, they say oi for hi. And I know you hear people in like Australia be like, oi. It's like very similar. It's funny. The mini cows. It's funny. You guys, your cow talk. Philip in the house. What's up, Philip? Yeah, Philip, look at this box thing I'm making here. I took pieces of plastic to cover the corners that were too much for I didn't want to waste all my tape, so I thought I was making something cool. We'll see what happens. It's working technically, and we got.
It's working.
You got it. Okay.
I got
Hello,
it.
Ashley. Ashley from Hydroponic Smashly. Is that what
I
you're?
totally had to.
Is that the persona?
Hi,
That's your
Ashley.
WWF name for?
Oh, it's really
going-
not. I should totally make it that though.
It works. Yeah, it does work. But what I'm thinking is that, like, my OCD with this situation is like I should have taken the fans apart and cleaned them really good on the insides, and then clean the inside of the box, and then like I just feel like it's okay, but next time I would do something better. Use brand new fans or something like that. Wake up, Steve-O. Hey, I like that background, by the way. You did bring that up last week.
You like this?
Yeah, I do. It's like it makes me think of like my heart beating, but also with cannabis.
Yeah, I was going to get it tattooed across my scar, my chest scar. What do you think? That'd be pretty cool, huh?
That would be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. I was going to have two hands throwing out lightning bolts and then have it turn into this in the middle.
That's cool. You should do that.
Like ride the lightning,
That would be kind of cool, actually.
Oh, yeah. I rode the lightning at least 5 times, so I know.
Hey, we got Stony over there in the YouTube world.
What's up, Stony?
Still estranged from the Facebook, but he's out there, man. He's out there. He says he's missing us over there on the clapper. But yeah, I can't. I don't have the time for the clapper anymore. What's up, man? I see my name there. That's my name. So Smashly. Oh, go ahead.
I think Jeffrey changed his name to Mother Effin' Stonehenge.
He changes it. He's got a build. He's built up a following for sure.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Valerie says, "Rode the lightning." Doing good on Clapper, Stony. I know.
Right.
Yeah, you're saying he's got like 1,100 followers or something like that.
Great.
Yeah, he did change the name. He said it looks like, but so just to bring it back to this video real quick. This whole room is this room that we're looking at here. That's going to be where I move all my podcast stuff. I'm going to take all this stuff out. I was going to be growing in that table there. I was going to keep growing in that aquaponic system, but all this stuff is going to get moved and taken out of here. That room is going to be the fucking News Central or something like that. I don't know. Pardon my French, Kim. I'm not sure about the adult language on the network. I apologize. Don't find me 3 days of or whatever they do.
What did you say you're making right there?
So it's an air filter for the room, because when I start cleaning and sweeping and anything else, like that shit just is everywhere.
Yeah.
No matter what I do, and I have a vacuum. I have a what do you call it? Like a vacuum just for down there. There's a word for it. Designated vac. I'm the designated vacuum. Hello, nice to meet you. No, but yeah, there's a vacuum downstairs just for that. So I feel like I should be using that more. But then you got to empty it more. What's up, yo? Looking at that guy, nice air filter. Yeah, I'm working on it. I mean, I thought I could sort of threw it together last minute, trying to see if it would work, and it does. 2 out of the 3 will run full speed. The other one kind of gets slowed down just a little bit. Say what you want, she says. She says I can F and say what I want. Okay, well, I know some. Listen, I mean, I'm a teeter-totter between keeping this show edgy and also trying to keep it family friendly, because what do we want? We want the kids, just like Ashley does. We want the kids to be more interested in
they're in bed. We're good.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I know. I just mean, like, in general, it would be good to have this show as a show that pushes those sort of things for kids as well. But maybe that's a separate thing. We'll do something later. I have ideas on some funny commercials, and those could be kid friendly for sure. But Stony says, stop by tonight when you're done here, and stop by and say hello, guys. Okay. Well,
all right, buddy.
I do that. Yeah. We all swear on the NOK network. That seems like a commercial or a T-shirt or something there, Kim.
Yeah. I was going to say we are the free speech. We're supposed to be the free speech radio network here.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
thought so. Yeah.
So this is a Canadian network, actually. We're trying. I'm now her. Well, now we have 3 Americans on the network, so
Yeah.
get her spread out a little bit. I mean, there's a third guy that does another show. They do a daily sesh. But yeah, I definitely want to have you and I have a few other friends who are in the grow spaces and do things like my friend who grows mushrooms, my friend Philip who makes soil, and get you guys to be sort of like a reoccurring guests, sort of reoccurring third chair hosts with us, because it's all about bringing the passion together amongst people who who know these things, who know not know how to do the things, but know how important these things are. You know what I mean? Like know how important it is to know where your food comes from, to know how healthy it is for your kids and all those things. Like the Juice Plus thing, I haven't even gotten into that much myself because I looked at your tower garden so much, but I definitely want to get some of that for my son because we're into juices here, and I know most store-bought juices are going to be like, just
Full of
nothing.
sugar.
Yeah, I'm sure you could just go off right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But I will spare you the time.
well, hey, I mean that's why you're on. I mean, because the video that's playing here, it doesn't need a whole lot of commentating, but I do want to show that I'm the grueling, annoying parts of like trying to work something out, that's partly why I do these records, but it is sped up as well. I don't know if you guys can tell that, but yeah, talk away. I mean, so what happens? I know I've asked you this before, but for anybody new and for myself, because I forget, what do I do? I order is it are they dry pouches that you mix with water, or do you order am I ordering
For the Juice Plus, so it's actually not juice. It's just so we have capsules or gummies. Right. Sorry, I got to turn this up so I can hear you better. Okay. So it's basically just farm fresh produce grown in the USA, and they freeze dry it on site to lock in the max benefits or the nutrients and minerals. And then they turn that into powders, and you do capsules, or they turn it into gummies. We also use tapioca, so it's like vegan too, so you don't have to worry about all that beef gelatin nastiness.
Oh, good.
But so it's just basically farm fresh produce in capsules.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I totally, for some reason, the name kept throwing me off because you've told me this before. And
a lot of people say that.
Oh, I knew this.
Yeah. The Juice and the Juice Plus name kind of throws everybody off.
So they don't. So you feel like they should start selling some juice, right? You think I feel like they.
I mean, I guess they could, but what's the point when we already get the best stuff in the capsules? Because technically, if you're thinking about juicing, you buy everything, and when you juice it out, like let's just say an orange, for example. You juice the juice out, but you don't get the peel in you. And the peel itself, with an orange specifically, has 3 times as much vitamin C as the actual fruit does. So you want that nutrition in your body, not just, as a disposal. Like you need it in you.
So I guess over time, we've gotten picky and like, oh, that's too tart. Oh, that's too bitter.
Yep.
Oh, before, we would have just eaten the whole banana, we wouldn't have been, so that makes a lot of sense. But my question is though, then so if I'm taking those supplements and those the powders and things, I want to have a drink though that's somewhat sweetened. I mean, it's not going to help me have that part. It's just going to give me the nutrition side of things.
Yeah. I mean, it's just helping you bridge the gap. It's not meant to replace anything. It's just helping you add in more variety and more nutrition from 30, there's over 30 different fruits, vegetables, and berries.
Okay.
But I mean, I can't afford to buy all that different kinds of stuff.
What about my soda pop?
I mean, lots of sugar. Let's just get rid of that.
I know, but even the juices, man. I have this mango juice here. I think I got it from Costco. Or no, it's from Kroger's maybe. It's delicious, but I know there's too much sugar in that because it's too delicious. Is that sad?
Yeah, usually when they're adding sugars, it's really not that healthy. I mean, it's tasty,
Water,
but is it really healthy?
Kim, I think you've possibly got an international customer. Kim wants to try these, she says.
I'm down to share some more info. I can go crazy on this stuff.
Well, and that's why I wanted you to come on, because I know you're out there, walking the walk, pushing something that I think is similar but also different.
Yeah,
So
I
that's why I like that.
appreciate the love.
Anybody coming from different angles like that, like Philip, like I've told him he can come on anytime. I think I'm going to just sort of have it as like an open invitation to especially people who have been on at least a couple times, like you. I can think of at least 4 people that I would just let up anytime, and I think it would be kind of cool to have a rotating group of growers, a council of growers. I thought of it.
I was going to try and turn my camera around. I wanted to show you my baby tomatoes that just started a few days ago.
You can. It's just you have to go through the settings, go to camera,
right,
flip back.
It's a process.
Takes a little, yeah. It's not quite as easy. So okay. So we switched to this other video where this is me just cleaning everything off using those Clorox wipes. Not an organic method, but Philip would be using some lemon juice, straight up lemon juice. Okay, hold on. Let's check out Smashley's. Let's see here. Oh, hello everybody.
There they are.
Tomatoes on the tower.
Yeah, here's my giant tower.
Oh wow! Is this?
See what?
Can I connect to this printer and print some shit out?
Yeah, it's on.
I got another Serrano.
Hold on, Smashley. Steve-O, tell your son just not to print pictures of his butt on the printer or like the fax machine or whatever.
Oh, okay.
The whatever they used to do, the Xerox machine. So okay, what do you got? The
Serrano pepper
or Serrano pepper?
I got jalapenos started right here's a little baby one.
Oh my, that looks like a little pickle or something.
Yeah, there's a couple on
tasty.
there. That one, and then I got another little tiny one up here.
I'm gonna start a tradition. I'm not gonna eat dinner until after my show on Mondays, so I can get nice and hungry. Sit here talking about different things. My potatoes growing. Got a lot of potatoes downstairs. You got some tomatoes right there. Oh yeah. Are those cherry tomatoes?
Yes. Mm-hmm. They are. I got some peppers. There's some more flowers starting for some more tomatoes.
You can grow cannabis in this tower, and she's shown that before, but I don't think you're doing that, obviously.
No, I don't. I do have a seed that I want to start, but I was going to wait till it's closer to.
What lights are you using?
What?
What lights are you using?
These are the lights that come with the system, just the LED grow lights. They're energy efficient, but here's my kitchen one.
Oh.
I just had a big old salad today with all my lettuce.
No, do you ever cook those greens?
I do. The kale, I really like making like sausage and kale soup for dinner. It's super tasty.
I don't know about you guys, but that's making me hungry. Much more so.
And then, of course, always got to have the fresh cilantro for those Mexican dishes. Those are my fave.
Well, I'm actually gonna push myself to get to that next point where, and while we're watching this video, sort of realizing that I'm in a transition now where I have to clean up and redo my whole grow setup. So I've talked about it before, but I'm going to build a grow room down there. I'm going to try to really, dial it in and get it like a big ass exhaust fan coming out, like that's shooting external, and then I want to have a whole bunch of filtration for any air that comes in and all that good stuff. I want to really do it right, but the problem is I keep wanting to grow more plants, and you'll see later in this video, like I'm starting to fill my basement up again, and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to hurry up and do the cleaning.
Did you ever plant those potatoes?
There's a whole bunch of potatoes going right now.
Awesome.
I have more to plant, but I gotta stop because it's just like here, this is the part I don't like, the cleaning and resetting of everything. But I have this vision of what I'm gonna do, and part of that requires me to like really just overhaul the basement. I need to just clean because mold is a thing in the basement, and you have to really. I don't think there's ever going to be a complete fix, but I can do things to help combat it. Do you ever deal with mold with your towers? I mean, I know they're in
Oh, you
a
hungry now?
Not
more
mold,
open
but there's
upstairs.
calcium and
Okay.
algae buildup. But it's super easy to just rinse right off.
Calm down. I see.
I'm
Um,
walking around.
Hi, son. What's your son's name, Steve-O?
Oh, this is Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. Hi, Ryan. So, not your son. Whoever you are, Ryan. Mailman.
No, that's my son. He's
Okay.
just grabbing some weed.
Oh, hey, he's
Gotta get
getting
the
some
goods.
medicinals. Gotcha. He's getting some medicinals. Ashley, did you see this new Bizzo that Miss Keisha bought me?
I did see that. That was awesome
Oh,
looking.
cool. Although
Yeah,
it's
I
still
seen
because of
she
the green
said it was
screen.
a lightning bolt.
Oh, it did say. Well, there's a.
Your comments, I don't think come in like right when you say stuff.
They don't. They take.
Because when I said
You have a yeah.
my
Go ahead.
comment earlier about you forgot about me, I was talking about your dog because she was looking for a
Right.
treat.
Well, I think I gave it to her, and then I ended up giving another one to them. But she's just up my butt today, so like every day.
Dogs are like kids.
Every day. Steve-O, you see that porcelain piece right there on the corner of the bar?
Yeah,
Looks
I was
like
going to
you.
ask you,
You not
what
seen
is
that?
that? Is that incense burner? Or
No, it's a bong.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, this whole area, that's what I want to redo this and make this my podcast studio. I can smoke down there and make it a little more isolated, and then I can hang the green screen up a little bit better, because right here where it is, it's covering a vent, so I have to shut that vent while I'm using it, and I'm not getting any heat right now. I mean, the rest of the house is getting heat. So anyway, these are all part of it's all part of the show as well, because I'm learning how to take care of a house. I've not bought a house. This is my first home that I've owned, so doing all those self-sustainable things, try and find ways to reuse, repurpose materials, and the best uses of space. I mean, that alone is such a huge thing that people don't seem to have to learn, because if you move often enough, then you don't have to deal with it, because you throw things away. And it's kind of nice moving in that respect. I used to move more often, and I hated it, but I also liked it because it kind of gave you a reason to have to go through your crap and throw stuff away. But now that I'm in a house, and it's like, okay, I need to really be smart about what I'm going to do with the whole space. But yeah, basements are moist. There's no way around it. I got a dehumidifier. Maybe I'll have to get more.
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna ask if you had one.
I did not in the beginning, and so that was probably a good portion of my problem, and I'm going to be probably dealing with that. What do you call it? Playing catch up for quite a while. But yeah.
Yeah,
oh well.
if it's different in the seasons too. Like in the summertime in our basement, it's hot and it shouldn't be. But then in the wintertime, it's cold. So it's definitely not a well insulated basement. It's like an old Michigan basement. It's not anything fancy.
Well, and you add the grow lights to it, you're going to be like, I can get up over 80 degrees in there with
Oh yeah, for sure.
when I'm in flower with a bunch of plants. So that's going to be a big issue as well. Some people actually have an air conditioner in their grow tents with their heater and with their humidifier and dehumidifier and hundreds of fans. Like I want to do all that, but I'm going to build a bigger space for it. So this room here, I thought was going to be the room, but for one thing, I don't want to not use the bar. And if I was to make this a grow room, I would probably have to stop using that bar and have to like seal it to make sure it doesn't get moldy, or I don't know. because it's just wood on the backside. I mean, their shelves and things. I'd have to paint all that or seal it or whatever. Philip wants to know what
Sounds
part
like a lot of
Michigan.
work.
What up, Drew? How you doing, buddy?
Ashley, I was
That's
wondering
Curtis right
something.
there. Go ahead.
What's up?
I follow someone called Smashley's Grows on Facebook.
That's not
Is that
me.
you?
It is not me. No,
'Cause she
so
also-
Smashley,
Yeah.
that's a name from my WoW character on World of Warcraft.
Oh wow!
I've had her for years.
You have surprised me. I played WoW for a while too when I was
That's
younger.
funny. I love
Ran
that
a
game.
guild. Oh, yeah.
I go through phases. Like I'll play it and then I don't play it and then I'll play it.
I thought about playing the classic, checking that out, but I haven't got around to it yet.
Yeah.
It takes so long to play that.
Hanging out, guys. I've gotten back to dabs. It's my own product, my own medicine that I grew, and then and Steve-O, I was wondering why it was getting me so medicated. We'll say, and I think I figured it out, and that's because for one, it was made out of just straight keef, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't the reason. The reason is because it's keef from like 8 different plants. That's the reason right there. So
that's right.
I was like, oh, that makes more sense now that I think about it. Actually, I'm gonna smoke out of the lightning bolt here. Thanks, Kasia. Hit that lightning bolt. So what part of Michigan? Philip wants to know.
I said Kalamazoo. I replied. I like have it like double screen. I got you on my computer, but just muted, and then I just so I can see the comments.
It makes things a lot easier, yeah, for sure. And actually, it's easier even still if you have a webcam and you can get on through the computer.
I know. I need to. I have one. It's my headphones that don't really hook up well to this computer.
Yeah, and that is almost a requirement. You actually sound really well for a phone.
Oh, that's good. Well, it is a new phone, so maybe that's why.
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, after a few bumps and wow, back up to 15. Everybody, how's everybody doing? Hopefully, if you're coming in now or new to the show, hit that like button and follow us. Follow my friends here on the screen. Check out everything we're doing in the world of hey, you got to eat to live, right? How about we'll put it that way? What's up, Elisa May? Buttons are hard.
What kind of fish do you have in that tank?
Tropical fish. Okay, so look at me standing there almost as if I'm taking a pee. So half the time that I'm down there, I'm just standing there going, what to do next?
Yeah, right.
How should I do that? Why am I not? I'm not getting all the comments on StreamYard. I know I'm not because I'm looking over on my phone and I see comments that I did not see on the screen. What up, DD? This is very strange. Huh. Why am I not seeing
Technically, I'm not a Uper. I'm not in the UP.
Maybe I am seeing these, but they're spread out because of the multiple places in the StreamYard. I don't know. It's transplanted Uper here. What the heck? Why am I not seeing that? There it is. Okay, it's just a little longer delay, I guess, but it's okay. No big deal. Philip definitely is a Uper at heart. So yeah, you can see that I had to, doing a little fish feeding, and oh yeah, this is something I decided to do this episode is oh, she popped and she popped. There she
Sorry.
is.
I accidentally pressed the backspace. I guess that's why you shouldn't use phones.
No problem at all. And I just want you to know you're not obligated to stay till the end of the show or anything like that. But I want people to feel free to come and go and sort of hang out as we're. Steve helped me really nail down what I've been doing for this whole time, which is a weekly progress report. I don't want to say progress review because I do a review show on Tuesdays, so I'm saying progress
Mhm.
report is what I'm doing. Because it
Yeah.
is what I'm doing. It's a vlog of my progress report, but not just that. I showcased you once before, and I also went to like the botanical gardens nearby with my son. I've been to a couple of different friends' backyard, their grow spaces. You know, if I show off my mom's grow, she's got some raised beds outside that I show off and sort of just point out, because it's all about getting inspired by seeing what other people do, like how they grew or what they used. Oh, they use that old wheelbarrow. Oh, that's a good idea. You know, I could do that. You know, little things that you don't think of, and then you see. That's what I don't ever get on it. But anybody heard of Pinterest?
Yeah.
Never. I don't ever go there, but I guess that's where a lot of people will go to see like pictures of like a computer setup. Like if I want to look at how I could set all my stuff up, that you can go there and look at just pictures all day of how other people have done theirs, and it's similar. It's a similar thought as far as like, okay, how am I doing it? How could you do it? So like, so if you see back there, it looks like there's black plastic all over the back. And that's because the PVC pipe along the back there has holes in it all the way across, because I could grow in those. But I'm not growing in them right now, so I covered them all up because that grow light will cause algae to grow, and mold and stuff like that. So you have to keep that light away from the direct water as much as possible. Rumble comments. Oh, they don't come to StreamYard. Okay. Everyone's learning what to do and what not to do. Love, we are all going through the same trials. That's right. And it's not even just that. It's more like what's your angle on what you want to do in the space? Because, well, I guess it's still the same what to do and what not to do, because what not to do could be like, I'm just not good with this plant. Like there's a certain, like whatever it is. Like, is there something you've tried, Smash over there? Have you tried something that doesn't work?
I mean, honestly, I always go to the towers now. I do have like some small gardens that I do outside.
In the towers,
Spec-
I mean, have you ever had something that just didn't want to work that well because
yeah, I can't
too
seem to
heavy?
grow some lavender.
Yeah, that one's
Lavender and
tough.
cucumbers.
I tried lavender in the aquaponics system; it didn't work either.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it must be finicky and it's extra. I don't know. Yeah, that was kind of hard to grow.
I'm moving to microgreens now, so
Yeah.
it's all good. Mr. I'm a Burn. We're gonna be working him in here eventually. I don't know if you can see his little picture there of his with his apron on, but I'm definitely getting into the world of medicinal infused foods and things, and not just that, but he is in the world of all sorts of informational resources that people don't know of. So we're going to get him in for a segment here soon. But before I go on about that, I tried to, my camera didn't want to zoom or focus here. It focuses better on the next plant, but I had Philip look at these and he was thinking that they looked pretty milky. What they say, the trichomes start to go from clear to a little cloudy, right? And
Right.
so I'm gonna chop them all. I shut off the light tonight on this video, and they won't get light for a day or so, and then I'm gonna chop them. So yeah, look at those frosty little babies. See what happens
Peach
with
fuzz.
the aquaponics system. Yeah, see how it goes. Kay
By
says, "What
turning
tower do you have?" What's that, Steve-O?
by turning the lights out and I usually give it 48 hours of darkness, because that stops the production of chlorophyll once the
Right.
lights are turned off. And then that way, whenever you are um, uh, getting ready to chop, within 48 hours, they'll not have that hay smell as much if you dry it correctly.
Oh, okay, yeah, because some of mine previously did. Kay wants to know what towers do you have? It's Go ahead.
Hydroponic tower garden system. There's a flex tower and an in-home tower. It's basically just a hydroponic gardening system that you can use outdoors or indoors, and it has an automatic waterer. Basically does all the work for you. Only thing I do is check pH weekly and fill up the basin of water when it's time, which takes, I don't know, like usually lasts at least a month, unless the plants are like huge, and then I usually fill it up maybe once or twice a month.
Okay, does that answer your questions? Yeah, you can definitely purchase
ahuffman1.towergarden.com if you want to check them out.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was just going to say. Yeah.
I'll have to comment it real fast. On Facebook, I'm not sure where Kay Jones is though. Or
She's
YouTube.
on one of the YouTube channels. So if you type it in anywhere, I'll just put it up on the screen.
Okay.
Use ice water in darkness. Huh. Well, I don't have ice water. It's the fish are going to be okay. Says cool. But yeah, definitely check out the website. I think it's cool for anybody that's. Let me take it back, and I'm going to pull. Let's see, we only got a few more minutes of the video, so we'll go through this video. But I'm going to pull up what I started with, what the system is that I bought, and I want to bring it back around to this tower garden and say that that's probably a better purchase, at least for a beginner. From what I started with, Amma says there's so much I want to talk about. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Well, we'll have to structure it around weekly topics if you want to do that, Amma. So it's no big deal. Okay, so there's the website there. This is her link. This is we got a working mom here, working woman here. We gotta use that link, you guys. We can't just go straight to those big guys. Use that link. Lewis, what's up in the YouTube world? What's the smell?
Greenery.
Of my little ladies. It is a strawberry banana, and the smell is they smell very good, but I'm not sure I can describe it for you. I'm not used to that yet. Steveo and I are gonna hopefully maybe get some products sometime or another to do reviews on and taste testing, but.
You know what terpenes are in there?
Yeah. In the straw nana? No, I don't.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But honestly, this would be my second grow, really, and they're just little experimental size. Like I'm just trying to see what the outcome is from the aquaponic system. See how the potency and like whether it's worth me trying to do it again. Official under NDA now, and I thought I was the only or the one making people sign those. Oh wow, interesting. Of the cultivator, the smell of the cultivator. Not 100% sure, Lewis. I apologize, buddy. What's up, Mike Hood? How you doing? Just stopping in to show some love. I appreciate that. By the way, anybody who is a local supporter stopping in to show that love, we'll probably do a little cash giveaway tonight if anybody's interested. Anybody likes cash? I mean, listen, it's not a you're not buying tickets, but you do have to be a local supporter for $2 a month. It's a reoccurring fee. That's just my basic price over there. And you'll be supporting me in the endeavor to make this. Look at this picture, you guys. You see this stuff? I can maybe make it look better and like be more functional with a few more people being my local supporters, you guys. But I do a lot of locals. Sure. I do supporter giveaways. Steve-O is a supporter. Thank you, Steve-O.
Of course.
And this here. But yeah, so I got a bunch of potatoes there, and they're going nuts. Like they're just like they go. What is it, like a week ago that they were nothing? It's just boom, and then those 3 clones. I need to transplant that 1 clone. So I brought the video camera back further on this because I wanted you to see the chaos that is actually going on in this room. Like I have to do more work down there. I have to get myself motivated to just spend a couple more days down there every day. It's to the point now where it definitely needs to be like a clock in for 8 hours, clock out kind of thing almost. And that's funny because I didn't think about that as a home, starting my own business. You're going to be long hours, going to be crazy different times of weird things you have to do and stuff, but I need to set up like a good standard time of work too, not just the fly by the seat of my pants. I want to start writing more stuff down, making more notes. I did that originally, but man, notes suck.
Gotta get some music going. That always helps me get motivated.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
do. I do have some. I have it muted right now, but I have a second phone which I dropped last week, so it's shattered, but it still works. And I play, I'll play like podcast or music or whatever. Let's see if this. Can you see that?
God, that's
Oops.
funny.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
I had that phone for like 12, like 10 years. It was an iPhone 6, and I had never had a problem with it until after I had already replaced it with an iPhone 12, and had it and had it in a box for months. And then I pulled it back out, remembering that I could use it to help share myself on Facebook and stuff. And then I drop it. So like, it was how do I put it? It's like going back to a place you used to live, and then having a bad thing happen, like you break the wall or something. I don't know. I'm rambling, but you get my drift. It was very weird. Like I never
When
had
it rains, it
problem.
pours.
Yeah, until I didn't need it anymore, and then I found it again and found a use for it. Anyway, this is the side of the basement that I don't think I want to seal in. It's got like the electrical box and stuff. I don't want to be growing in there, but I do want more air filtration, because what you see there flying around, that's just dust. You can't even see that in the room. So I need to seal in a part of the room, and then just.
You're thinking again, I can tell.
What am I doing? Oh my God, should I just go back and get a job? That's what I'm thinking.
What did I do to myself?
Should I just go and collect a paycheck again? That's fine. Not sure. This delay makes it tough. Could add a little context in the comments sometimes. But I appreciate you hanging out over there on the YouTubes, Lewis. Or Lou's Flowers. Yeah, so flowers, that's funny. So Lou's Flowers, it sounds like you could possibly be a flower shop.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kidding.
Or
I think I'm pretty sure I can see the flower in the picture.
Or a plug.
Right. But honestly though, like a flower shop is actually a good place to make money. Like I could grow flowers indoors and have, aquaponics, a whole aquaponics flower business, and sell those to local boutiques and whatnot. Cheers.
I feel like
Anna.
I'd rather those flowers on Valentine's Day than the other flowers.
Right. I guess that's true. Oh, now that's an idea. Okay, for anybody out there who just loves taking people's ideas, take this one, guys. Run with it. You start a flower shop, and where you have a special bouquet item, which is ordered for specially, where one of the flowers is a nice fat bud, that still has some leaves on it. It's like how do I put it? Like it still has a stem and a few leaves, and it's not like trimmed or anything. It's just but it's a finished bud, smokable bud. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'm not sure what that would cost, but it would be a thing. I mean, if you can send someone a whole thing of like nothing but different kinds of candies and chocolates and junk.
The plants are dancing.
Yeah, so I got two fans on them. Look at this. Look how thick that potato is. It's going off in like 8 different directions from one stalk.
That's crazy.
There's going to be a lot.
I tried growing potatoes. I failed miserably.
Last
summer.
Why?
I did.
I
don't know. No, this was in buckets outside. I always fail outside.
Interesting. Yeah, so they love the aquaponics water. I don't even water them every day. So it's like every couple of days. Sign me up, Val. Val, you are another one of my supporters. Val has gone up to the full maximum number of chances to win by becoming a pro supporter, a contributor, a previous month supporter, and just an all-time good friend. So Val gets her name on there 4 times, and she gets a chance to win, even if she's not around, even if she's not here, or even if she decides that she can't watch me for a month. She's still on the list to win. So turning the news.
Valerie,
All right, bro.
you're an awesome person. You really are. You're an awesome person in a lot of ways.
You know you are, Val. Appreciate it. Appreciate everything you're doing. So there's that. I'm actually gonna pull up real quick the YouTube channel just to show off a little bit of where I began. Just because we're still on the NOK network. This is my first real episode. Last week I don't necessarily count because I was delirious and not feeling well. We'll put it that way.
I feel that.
Yeah, Ashley, I think it was like half an hour. I think that we spent. So it was very limited. All right, so I'll pull this up. So I did start doing YouTube Shorts, and the YouTube Shorts actually will help, but it's so weird. Like 13 views. This one had 1,200 views. And they're both about a smoothie. There's not a whole lot of that makes sense between all that. So, but let's look at the playlist. Journey of Waylon, the Indoor Farmer. Okay, we're not going to play that. I'm just going to go down here and go down to episode 1. Oh, it's bad, Steve-O. It's bad.
Uh-oh.
It's bad. Is my sound shared into this? Did you hear that sound a second ago? Tell me if you guys hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the Indoor Farmer. I'm your host, Waylon. And this is my first episode. And let me just tell you guys, this has been a long time coming. A lot of folks that I've talked to, friends and family, some of you know who you are, I've told about this stuff for years. I do plan to make this into something bigger and bigger and add on to it and make this show something that can be really entertaining, but also bring everything back to a sense of self-sufficiency and farming and knowledge about anything and everything that has to do with human needs. My show. Get on with it already, guy.
Here is just going to be a little bit of a recap on what I'm learning, what I'm going through, what kind of lessons I've learned, and what kind of mistakes that I'm making, and things that I think are funny in the process of learning how to farm. Also, starting your own business, and then the ups and downs of that can be very difficult at times. So let's just jump into it. And
he has no idea. This guy has no idea what he's getting into. Oh my God.
How long ago was this?
Packaging. This was in June of 21.
And as you can see that.
Okay.
So
about a year and a half ago.
Fish tank, and there's a reservoir that goes
2 years in June.
Where it goes together later.
This was what I was trying to show.
Here that I found out later that I actually really didn't need.
Instead of getting this Amazon jobby, let me pause this. I would go instead with the tower garden. But this was actually a way to use fish, even though you can't eat the tropical fish. You can't eat little fish. But I thought, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to learn the aquaponics, right? Went ahead and did it anyway.
Some of these were additional buys that you would purchase if you just wanted to have fish.
This was 160 something, I think. This was a 13-minute episode for my first episode.
So you see it's put together there. I actually did not need that filter system on the bottom. I did not need the air rock, and I'll explain why.
Poor baby. Poor babe. There it is with the light.
See the first few fish in
I was
there.
so excited.
My prize fish there.
Big fish right there. I thought that was so funny. While I was doing that as a joke, and even though I did it so straight faced, because it wasn't live. This was just me
my first little seedling
uploading. You know,
it was a big deal for me.
never grew anything in the house. I never grew anything
First
outdoors.
thing growing anything. First time growing
This
anything
is
there.
Pretty
Lettuce.
unusual, and it's something that, for me, it's very new. And the lettuce here is growing pretty good. Actually did not know what was going on.
I did get some
for a
cool
while.
pictures of that first grow,
for a
though.
couple of days, so I got nervous and I started to dig around in there.
Kind of bright,
and
but
I moved all the seeds
cool,
around, and I ended up getting a bunch down into the fish tank, and then I ended up clumping up the rest of them in the middle.
This was pre-StreamYard, Steve-O.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
You'll see here shortly.
Pre-StreamYard.
You can kind of see there that most of them are in the middle. That's where most of the nutrients comes from anyway, from the center of the...
I want to grow lettuce again because I actually use it a lot when I have it. There's a lot of things.
Right.
Or leafy greens in general.
I'm excited. I didn't know how
It's crazy how fast it grows, too. Especially once you constantly pick it off.
There are like 9 different kinds of lettuce, which is crazy. I did not.
Those are clay pebbles. People like ask me if those potatoes. What are those?
That's what I was wondering. I was going to ask.
Trial and error.
Cheers, Steve-O. Yeah, we've gone through today this week's progress report already, everybody. So thank you for stopping by. We're still gonna hang out. I'm gonna have we're gonna sesh. We're gonna kind of go down memory lane here, but definitely feel free to hang out. Anybody that wants to. Steve-O.
Dang, I got pretty big.
Yeah, it was cool because I took a lot of footage for these first episodes.
Some people have said that's like,
even though it was only 13 minutes, but
disease area. But
it's so much better to grow lettuce inside, though.
Here is that the
so many bugs outside that infest it.
To keep up with the nutrients that's needed for how many lettuce I had.
So what do you think of that backdrop I had in the beginning? So I wanted my aquaponic system to be behind me, and then I quickly had to change that idea. Computers and running water everywhere. Just, you don't want to have it in a highly moist room, we'll say. But yeah, so that gives you guys an idea. Just getting excited, growing anything, getting anything to leaves, and yeah. I'm not all that excited about house plants, though. For some reason, I don't think house plants should be that. They're not that useful. Like, they are useful
unless
in some ways.
Unless it's for keeping animals away. Because I know that if you grow peppermint around your house, you won't have so many spiders and stuff. But
I wouldn't call that a house plant
like
because you can eat it too. Not that you
right.
But
like the pothos plant or whatever.
Yeah,
all those
only use is
succulents.
Air. Yes, succulents. The only use is that they do purify the air, and they give you some oxygen, and they're nice to look at. They're green, but I want them to be growing me something. I want to have little mini fruit trees that are in the corner, like a 3-foot fruit tree that you just keep chopping back. I don't know.
Yep, I'd love to have those too.
I grew sweet potatoes, and I had to chop them all back and put the whole thing outside. I don't know if it's going to come back or not. We'll see. But they had spider mites. But the thing is, sweet potatoes, they started vining all crazy up into the ceiling and everything. And then they vine up all there, and then I can't treat them with anything to keep them from having pests and stuff because it's all over the lights and they're all up in the way. You can't, with the tower garden, those lights, can they be sprayed?
I wouldn't think. Yeah, they're pretty protected. There's a covering on the front too.
You know what I'm saying? Because there are foliar sprays, and there's a inoculant that I use called Prime Superior. My friend Jimmy Mead, shout out to Jimmy Mead in the hospital. And that's the thing that you spray externally and a foliar. So I don't know. Interesting. Much love, Joseph. What's up, buddy? How are you tonight? Thanks everybody for stopping in on episode number 69, you guys. Very excited. Yes. Thanks for coming up for number 69, Ashley.
Thanks for having me.
We're thinking about once I can grow enough things, Steve-O, it's going to be a little bit because I want to make sure I get some things right before I grow a bunch more food. But once I grow some stuff that we can cook with, then we're going to start doing a cooking episode on Wednesdays. And I bet Kelly would fit right in and would love to jump in on that too, Steve-O, because anybody that's got some cooking knowledge, and we can just sit there and sort of pontificate on what would be good things to cook for someone, not cook, but grow, good things to grow for someone who likes to cook, because there are things that you can grow that you may just never use, even as someone who cooks. But I was growing basil and I was growing some parsley and those things I was starting to learn what to cook with. Like basil is great to throw in with veggies and a bunch of frozen vegetables and stuff like that, or any sort of tomato sauce and stuff like that. So I'm getting better with that, and I like to learn how to cook. It's just that by myself, if I'm like tonight, I'm just throwing something in the air fryer, and that's the big thing. I want people to know I am not self-sustainable. I am not a healthy person, but I aspire to be. That is the direction I'd like to move towards. Let's put it that way. I do like about my veggies. But I like bread, and you know what? There's nothing in bread for you. Nothing for you in bread. I just don't. Have you ever heard of the carnivore diet? Did I talk to you about this already? I think I might have. Oh, look at this! Look at this little. Oh, is that an older dog?
Yeah, he's 13.
Oh,
you see, he's blind. You can tell by his eyes.
Oh, he looks like a little mini husky.
Pretty puppy. Yeah, he does.
Oh, you hear that, big boy? You like a big old husky. Look at that. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
What did you say, Chico? Oh, he wants to know if you like older men. I mean puppies. he's trying to hit
I'll make
on
an
you.
exception.
I should know.
He's
what's up, baby? I'm not talking to
you. He's like 70 something in dog years, so he would be
mine is too. Yeah. Mine is he's huffing and puffing over there and laying down, but do need to get his medicine. But yeah,
mine won't fit in the camera.
Oh, really?
Got a big old fat black lab.
Well, not to bring it to a sad point, but I will be dealing with that at some point within the next. I wouldn't imagine another year, but man, that would be amazing if I did get that much more time. But it could be any minute, any day, honestly. So that could be something that would make me take a week off, Steve-O. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's rough.
Kim, if you're still listening out there, I apologize ahead of time. But yeah, that's something that could easily make me take a week off. But real quick, I know I meant to play this video. Anybody who's still hanging out, you guys are in for a treat. Appreciate you guys hanging out for sure. This is the Indoor Farmer. It's sort of like a collage I made of things. Let's see. That's not it, is it? Well, we're going to play the promo first.
Hi, check out The Indoor Farmer. Come along on the journey to see what it takes to learn self-sustainability through organic growing and a do-it-yourself attitude. Now, on the NOK Network. With your hosts, and my best friends, Waylon and Siir Steveo.
My best friends. Love that part. That's just me messing around. I definitely want to do it differently and make it better and all kinds of little things I want to do. But yeah, I'm getting into the editing and the that kind of stuff.
Cool. I like the way you did the smoke. Smoked me away.
You saw the Steveo? Yeah, and I think I want to add. I'm going to make that go longer because it was a short amount of time that it was up. But the little things that I noticed now, but that and then actually I know you've seen people in the boxes, but I have one for that too. But I'm actually looking for a different one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play it like this. Well, that's annoying.
Technical difficulties.
Always. There's always something. It's always something. So I will just play it a different way. What's this? Oh, here's another one, Steve-O. I didn't even show you this one yet. So it just goes like that, but that's just the way to end the show. Yeah, I forgot about that actually. Why did I forget about that? I don't know. Let's see. Duke. Just talking about him making me nervous. Is this it? No, that's not it. But we can look at it anyway. That's not the one I was looking for, but let's see.
Well, that's like a homemade oscillating fan up there.
Yep, I did that myself. Yep, I did that before, but I definitely can't do it again. I have to do something different this time. All right. That's unfortunate, but I'm going to have to share it differently. Here we go. Entire screen. This is not recommended. Clipchamp is the app that I'm using. Continue.
Jumpers.
Ashley, do you grow cannabis?
I have tried, but I have not recently tried. I do want to do it again, but I want to wait till I can get another tower because it just makes it easier for me.
So do you smoke then?
Yes. Every day. All day.
Smoke weed every day.
All day, every day. That's
okay.
That's just the new song.
There it is.
This is my whole screen here. All right. Tell me if there's an echo, but this is a sort of a compilation I put together. I'm not quite sure what it's for yet, but it's kind of funny. Welcome to Wednesdays, way long Wednesdays with the Indoor Farmer. I'm working on it.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Sunday.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Waylon, the Indoor Farmer here, guys. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Stony. All right. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Waylon the Indoor Farmer, or just the Indoor Farmer. You find me a lot of places, mostly just that. Episode number 60, everybody. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy Waylon Wednesday. We like to call it around. Still learning. I want to see what happens when I mess it up, of course. But these are. And let's start it again. Yeah, there we go. Waylon the Indoor Farmer. And this is a good episode for me. You guys. Hey, all right. It's back to me. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We got Waylon the Indoor Farmer episode number 63 today, guys. 63. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Waylon the Indoor Farmer. We got. Thank you. Thank you. We got Waylon the Indoor Farmer episode 65 today, everybody. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but I thought it was fun.
I see where you're going with it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was trying to actually. Oh, Melanie, hello, Melanie.
Hi, Melanie.
Hashtag 420 the 42710 family. Oh, Smash, you should join the 42710 Waffle House.
Have I not? I might already be there. Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Okay. If not, yeah, I'll hook you up. Well, Melanie, just you can throw it in
hook me up,
and I'll put it up on screen. Yeah, my friends over there at the Waffle House. There's how do we put it? There are a couple of connected groups, and if you show that you can be somebody that's that vibes well, things you get invites to other ones.
I can vibe.
It's good. We're opening in 10 minutes over there at the Waffle House. Okay, very cool. Steve-O did that too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and I don't want to keep you guys too much, and I'm going to do the spin wheel here in a minute. But spin wheel for I'm going to do $5 for 2 different people again. I think that's not a bad one. Do that here and there. I don't want to go all too crazy, but $5 for 2 different supporters. That's more than twice. That's more than 2.5 months support. So we're going to do that in a minute. But I do want to show Smashly the other video for the people in the boxes. Kim, I hope you're okay with that, but I'm pretty sure she is. I'm going to show my other commercial here that I spent my blood, sweat, and tears on. It was, it can be improved too, because I think I want to do my own, like Steve-O and I could do our own voiceover for our own commercial. And I also think that we can get some of my friends from people in the boxes to help us with that commercial. Let's see. Here it is.
Pull up a chair, relax, and chill with our hosts as they discuss mature topics using humor and professionalism, mostly, ha. Enjoy good conversation on People in the Boxes. Feel free to come up on screen and share your experience.
Here's the thing with addiction is never say never, because when you're an addict, like I never
Yeah, I do want to clarify that show is not on the network yet. I don't know. I could probably push for that eventually, for sure, if this partnership works out with no foreseen complications. But yeah, if we got Steve-O over here in the network on the network chat too, and we're going to be teaming up to hopefully build this something to help both the network and to help us too, and help people like Miss Smashley here to show off what they're doing. And I think those are products that I don't mind pushing. It's not like a new shoe.
The next new fad, annoying crap.
I mean, there are fad.
I get what you're saying.
We could get into that though. Actually, that maybe not today,
For
but there's a whole way about people knowing whether or not supplements are good for them, because there are supplements that are just made with garbage, and then there's supplements so you can get the same quote vitamin or whatever, but it could be made out of some byproduct that you're not necessarily gonna want to ingest. So I actually found out that omega-3 oils, some companies will make those from just squishing all of the leftovers. And you get omega-3 oils, and it's like there's a good way and a bad way to get some of these things. So I think Juice Plus has it right for sure. But
plant-based all the way.
Okay.
Thanks, Melanie. Yeah, I think Melanie definitely comes through pretty strong on the People in the Boxes commercial towards the end there. You could hear her talking, and you could hear Bean laughing. You can definitely hear different people talking and stuff. I thought it was pretty fun, but I want to do that. I think we could get different people who come into the People in the Boxes to do help with voiceovers too. What do you think, Steve-O? We could probably get some of those guys to help us out too. I'm gonna do a dab though, everybody. Yeah, I mean, I really don't have much more show for this evening, but I do want to hang out a little bit longer for this late night, because guess what? We have nobody on the time slot after us, although there are other things going on. Waffles happening later. So Lisa says, what's going on? Well, Elisa May has been in here for a little while, and I did say hi to her. I appreciate that she's hanging out. She's in Facebook jail. You'll be able to comment soon, Elisa May, I promise. I can imagine what you would say, though. Does that help?
Yeah.
I'm only kidding, Elisa May. But so, Steve-O, what do you think? Are you gonna put any seeds? Are you working on your space? Taking any pictures of it? Take pictures the beforehand, and sort of we can even just take a picture, and then we can look at just that and sit there and talk about what you could do with it. What good ideas.
Okay.
Where's the link? Well, Joe Kelly, this is not People in the Boxes. The link tonight is for anybody who's a grower. So if Joe Kelly wants to come up.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding. So no, I do want to limit though. I want to have guests on this show often, but mostly I'm trying to make it a topic-driven guests that have to do with self-sustainability, or I'd love to get some like survivalists on. I'd love to get some hunters on here. Anybody within that spectrum. And I'm not to knock some of my friends. Lisa May and Joe Kelly are some of my biggest supporters. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I definitely am not trying to get too, I don't know, laxed with it. You know what I mean? Because I do plenty of hangout live streams, guys. We might do one after this, Steve-O. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe we'll go over and hang out at the Waffle House and see what kind of tasty treats they're cooking up over there. Yeah, I think I want to try and keep that to a minimum, as long as if I have a free minute, I'm gonna use my Lucas Seahorse Max here. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna use my Luca items, if I have an extra minute here on the show. But other than that, I don't want to devolve into too much randomness. I don't know. Maybe I'm being difficult with all that, but it's just I want to try and focus the show a little bit more to the popularization. What do you got there, Miss Essential Oils, or what?
It's my can of pain.
Oh.
It's actually a bowl, but it's like I could set it up like a little champagne bottle.
Oh, cool!
Very cool. So what's the milligrams in there?
It's THC 23.2% and 3.5 grams.
Interesting.
Blunts and joints, highest quality dank.
Nice.
Have you guys heard of Cannabox?
Yeah.
That's where that came from. I used to do their prescription, their subscription. Geez.
Uh-oh, are we going to do a giveaway tonight, Waylon?
We are. I said we were.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to be a giver back or taker backer. It is a supporter only giveaway, so I do want to give the chance for anybody to join if they would like. It's a $2 monthly fee, and you can get yourself on that list even more if you participate. You come into the lives, somewhat often. Like I set it at like a 50%. If I see you coming through on my live streams like half the time to say hi, to share, to like, these things matter to the algorithm. They matter to me. So it's not that I just love likes. It's because I know what it means. It's part of this video game that is Facebook. That algorithm is a game in my opinion.
Changes every day.
Yeah, I'm gonna link it. Well, maybe I guess I can link it into StreamYard, but I don't know if Kim wants me to do that, so I don't want to do that. Where's today's video? Hello. I see that I'm on my Facebook page. Did they kick me off? Oh, there it is. Here it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on my page. So if you guys are trying to figure out where it is and you're maybe after the show and you're interested, go check it out, because participation is not necessary. That just gets your name put on the wheel an additional time. So that gets you a little higher chance at the positive outcome. So did it go? There it goes. Okay, so on my Facebook page, Waylon the Indoor Farmer, that's where the link is, and I'm gonna show you on the screen there. I do want to give people that chance, but if not, nobody joins, that's fine. I have my whole list of supporters already on the wheel, ready to spin. So, but it is nice though that I like to set it up this way, because I don't mind if they're there or not, because they don't know what I'm doing with the extra $1, because it's like half the fee. I keep $1, right, per person, but then they know that I'm putting that towards the growing and towards this whole plan that I have, that I sit here every Monday and talk about. So it's not hard to be like, okay, where's this guy? What's this guy doing with this stuff? What's he doing with my support? And they don't have to be like hanging out in the chat for an hour to know that they've won something or that they've gotten some sort of gain back out of it. So yeah, anyway, I keep having a sesh after. Yeah, I'll be somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to start something, but I know I have friends doing some things, and the Waffle House will be open, so I might go show some love over there, but I don't know. We might also come up with something else to do too. But either way, Ima's on the wheel. Stevo's on the wheel. Val might be here. She might not be here, but guess what? Val's still on the wheel. Cage is on the wheel. We got people that didn't even stop through today, but they are on the wheel. So we're going to hit that right now for $5. I'm going to do it twice. $10, $5 to 2 different people. Ash wins again. He won last time. That's funny.
He did.
So he's now won $10 from me. He can't win twice at the same night. So I'm gonna, if he can't win it again, but he can win. So this isn't so I do a monthly drawing for the amount that for a percentage of the amount that comes in.
All right, Heather.
All right. Congratulations, Heather. Cool. Very cool. So Ash and Heather. And but anyway, that drawing is going to end up getting bigger and with more people, but the these little like impromptu like $5-10, like I'm not going to worry about if somebody won that already, unless just Ash seems to get it every time somehow. Would
rigged.
Maybe, yeah. Boom, there's one down. And let's get the other one. That's Heather. I think I have her on here. Let's see.
Yeah, I sent her a message already, Heather.
Why is it? It's locking up on me. Oh, stop.
I already did.
That's it just says Heather. I'm like, do I have another Heather on here? I don't want to just pay anyone.
All the Heathers.
All the Heathers get. Yeah, no, I don't think I have hers. I'm not gonna just pay some random Heather. Listen, Heathers of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Heathers of the world unite. Yeah, she's not in here. I'll have to...
Just not the Karens.
Yeah, not Karens. All right, so we're probably with that, guys. We're probably going to wrap up the show, but let me know what you guys think of some of the intros and some of the work we've been doing. And go check out Juice Plus, you guys. Website. Ash, if you want to put it in there one more time,
I will. I did the Tower Garden one, but I'll do the Juice Plus one.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how much of the Tower Garden you were repping yet, because I know you were still, at that time, you were still mostly a Juice Plus, on the Juice Plus side. So.
Yeah, I do both. It's the same company. It just 2 separate websites to make it easier to find.
They put it on 2 separate websites to make it easier to find.
Well, it's like, so like when you click on that Juice Plus link, it's kind of hard to get to the Tower Garden link through that Juice Plus link.
That's funny.
So they just made it. Yeah, it's weird. I think they should set it up a little bit better. But if you go to the Tower Garden link, you can easily get to the Juice Plus one. So I don't know why they can't do that the same way with the Juice Plus one. Whatever. I don't know.
Might take some time, but they'll
right.
All right, we have about a minute outro here, everybody. Steve-O, where do they want to go? 815 Can of Fam?
815 Can of Fam, yes, sir.
Take this off.
And if you want to join my group, it's also named 815 Can of Fam as well.
Cool.
I have to look it up.
Are you doing anything on Facebook separately, or are you just you?
Just me.
Well, I guess you don't need to make a persona to sell.
I mean, I have my Juice Plus group, but I post the same stuff in there. So.
I gotcha. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for stopping by. Tomorrow night we'll be doing a double or maybe triple review. I think Steve-O might have some.
I have an appointment with him in the morning.
Okay, so we'll see what goes on there. But otherwise, you guys have a beautiful night. Thank you very much.
Have a good night.